We continue to have this risk of tropical cyclone development in the Philippine Sea. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. You're looking at the outlook from Pagasa right here, indicating two possible locations here in the start of May. We've been hinting at that for the last few days. But first off, Invest 99W, the area we've been tracking for some time here, to be quite honest with you, has not really gotten its legs. It still is this kind of weak LPA south and east of Mindanao, but we're also watching that area of convection just towards the east of it as well. And if we go over to the GFS, that's the Global Forecasting System, you can see what I'm talking about here. If you look closely, and your probably eyes are drawn to this area, naturally, this is Invest 99W. That's right there. Now, this area is likely going to track across the Philippines, or at least skirting up towards the north, increasing rainfall. We've anticipated that a LPA, maybe a TD, creating widespread rain. If we go over to the ECMWF, it just shows this area tracking over the Philippines. You can see right here, there's your rain, bringing widespread scattered showers. I mean, it's going to get wet, right? All the way from Saturday into Sunday over towards Monday, working its way in from the south towards the north. And even by Monday and the Tuesday, maybe even interacting with this passing trough that you can see coming in out of Japan. That's going to help fire up some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, if we go over to the GFS around the same time frame, you see that big old storm. That's because it does expect that other area to kind of track like this and run behind that passing trough. So that area, you know, still kind of the jury is out for it. You know, we're still going to be seeing this convection kind of spin up. I haven't seen any other models really jump on board of the likely development of the area east of 99W developing. But it for sure could become a pretty potent storm system. But the good news, that would only impact like the Ogasawara Islands. Now, let's talk a closer look at 99, because that's the one that, of course, we're all watching closely and intently for the last few days, for the last week now, for that matter. Let's pull it up on our screen here. Get you a closer look at what I'm talking about here using our fantastic graphics from Metro Weather. And like I mentioned, there's 99W just around Palau. And here's our other area that we're watching for possible development. So there's two spots. This one moving towards north and west, it already has been bringing scattered showers, the moisture flow coming in with it for parts of Mindanao and Central Visayas. I've been seeing your guys' reports saying, hey, we're finally getting some rain. At the same time, we actually have some interaction with a trough towards the north that's also triggering up some afternoon showers and thunderstorms across, you see right there over Pangasinan. So there's multitude of interactions here. So first off, here comes our area. ECMWF showing it lift off towards the north, wrapping up as a low pressure area, maybe even a tropical depression over the weekend. Also can see our secondary low trying to develop on this particular look at ECMWF, albeit much, much weaker than the GFS. But regardless, okay, we're going to probably see a continued increase in rainfall Saturday, Sunday, over towards Monday, all across the Philippines. Much needed precipitation, mind you, because it's been dry out here. So you need the rain. And the good news is that this is not going to be a typhoon type of rain. Definitely local showers, maybe even see some local flooding, but it's going to be kind of plastering the whole country with just this smorgasbord of scattered showers, few local strong thunderstorms kicking in there as well. And we take a look actually at the rainfall accumulation here. You can see what I'm talking about with that precip kind of building in just like that. Some spots over the next 5 days seeing upwards of 50 to maybe even 150 millimeters. See right here around Cagayan de Oro, the particular, and even over towards Bohol there, upwards of 50 to 100 millimeters of total precipitation. So yeah, you know, even if this isn't a full-on typhoon, still going to be looking at some decent rainfall, so make sure you are staying naturally weather aware. I know that sounds silly, but you know, floodwaters could be dangerous at times, so just be smart about it, friends. I want to make sure that we're all keeping track of the storm. And I know a lot of people are saying fake news. I thought you said it's going to become a typhoon. I never said that. Actually, if you watch my videos closely, I did anticipate that this area, Invest 99W, would likely move over the Philippines as a weak to moderate storm. I said there was a possibility of a typhoon, but less likely. But still, I mean, hey, if the GFS has its way, we could see something spin up on the backside of it. I'm going to continue to monitor for that one, but at least at this time, I'm not most concerned about it. I think my chief concern continues to be with this increase in rainfall and the direct impacts across parts of the Philippines from 99W. But yeah, we'll monitor this next one back here towards the east. Could be a rainmaker for our friends like Yap and Palau. They're going to be impacted, and maybe eventually the Ohosara Islands. So I'll keep you posted. As always, thanks for watching. And of course, number one thing is stay safe out there. Ooh, one more thing. If you do like these updates, hit that subscribe button or check out our Patreon. It helps. It truly does. I know that sounds silly. You probably hate when YouTubers say that. Want to click off the video right now. But it does help. Thanks, guys. Bye.